Welcome back to part 3 of episode 28 of 4D. I'm your host, Michael Deficit Plumley, and this game is all about Terrorblade. This episode is all about LV.YANG from a recent D2L finals. LV went on to win the series and win the championship on the heels of the position 1 carry of Yang. This game he's playing Terrorblade, and we're going to hop into the game because there needs to be at least 2 illusions on screen at all times. I mean, that's just got to be a rule, right? When we left off, this was the first Tier 3 high ground breach at the 26-minute mark. Part of the reason behind that, metamorphosis. Just these illusions are hitting pretty hard. I know what you're thinking. The illusions don't do a lot of damage. You got to do a reduction, so what might be 230 could be 25% of that. Well, keep in mind that since he's an agility hero, he's attacking almost every half second. And the lane of racks, while I was making that lousy explanation, and while VP Polar are trying to make a valiant rebuttal, has fallen. Yang, though, he's not going to fall. Puck will. That's a 3 for nothing. Illidan coming in does get the kill on Terrorblade. I bet he feels foolish. And there's going to be a glimpse back for Fang. He doesn't care. He's probably going to get away. Illidan, he has his Manta. He's ready for his illusion gaming. I like the one illusion thrown backwards.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
If he can manage it. He does get the rune there. Looks like he's going to be glimpsed back. And he will fall.
Radiant's bottom
but that's okay, because he's not even the position 1. We're looking at the net worth, you'll see the Terrorblade. He's your position 1. And he's instantly porting mid. He says, I want to get in this fight. I want to get in this fight. But it's just an illusion. Instead, we see him move back to farm. Metamorphosis, not quite off cooldown yet. That 140-second cooldown, quite significant. But it did yield the first lane of racks. So we see him farming just a little bit more. Throwing the illusions after he's done farming into the lane, into the jungle, using them to scout. Why not? They're illusions. They're worthless. They're going to die anyway. I say worthless, but they are hitting hard at this point. 160 plus 80 damage. And even if it's only 60% of that, it's significant. You have the Manta. You have Conjure Image. At this point, he's not even using Manta to jungle. He knows that, hey, I'm hitting hard. I'm a Terrorblade. I have 3.2 agility per level. Resulting in 22 armor. You see it. That's almost 60% physical resistance. Some of that's from the Ring of Basilisk, though. Bacillus. Who cares what it's called? And who cares if you even have 20 armor when you have these 2 supports backing you up. You have your mid, who's getting quite farmed. Fang went for BKB this game, that's interesting.
Radiant's top tower is under
Battle
attack.
Fury. I don't blame him. He doesn't really need to dish out that much damage. Terrorblade is going to be able to do that for him. And he's picking up his own BKB. 10-second BKB. Ready for the second Tier 3 high ground breach. And take a quick little break. Not a literal break, but just a little pause. And I want to show you. Yang sitting at the back, letting the illusions do the work. Illusions doing the work. Speaking of doing work, Ohio, dragging back the Knicks. But Yang just conjuring illusions, sending them in. And look at this. This illusion right here. Instantly BKBs. I don't know if you saw that, but that was actually an Omni Slash, which, although it's a pretty good ultimate, 60% damage reduction. Mag, his off lane, not going too great. He's not very farmed, and he falls. Yang, with his metamorphosis, continuing to clean out the second lane of racks. And, hey, where are the illusions? Oh yeah, that's right. He uses them to take out your racks. Better conjure another one, though, just in case. The Manta illusion's even coming in here. to push out the lane, kill one more wave of creeps. And we notice Terrorblade really has some great synergy here. At the 30-minute mark, he has the BKB, great. Get you into fights. Make sure you don't get insta-gibbed by something like an Abyssal Blade. Or at least killed in the duration of the Abyssal Blade into a Mana Void. But we see the Manta style giving you more illusions, because, you know, illusions are pretty good. We see the Ice Scotty buffing the illusions. And instantly, 3 of them conjured, he throws them into lane, doing his own little miniature impression of Naga. Except there's no radiance, dealing 50 damage per second to the creeps. It's just illusions that hit hard. Speaking of hitting hard, Illidan Stormrage, he's doing what he can. He has 20k net worth. He's actually above the Terrorblade. He has his own illusions pushing the lane. But Yang, picking up a Talisman of Evasion. Why not? That'll help him even more in some of these man fights with Illidan. Butterfly. I don't know why I didn't click that, but why not? 30 extra agility, 30 extra damage. Another way to buff your illusions. Plus, Scotty, he already has his unique attack modifier. He's going to be slowing movement and attack speed slow, so just beef your guys up. He's already up to 2200 HP when he's toggling. We notice him toggle over to Intellect when he conjures image. Get a little extra mana. And smoke coming out. There could have been a ward here. There could be VP Polar lying in wait. He sees them on the low ground. Yang still has his 9-second BKB. He wants to fight. But Illidan Stormrage, way in the corner of the map. Ohio never would have gotten to him. And we see the push coming up with the bottom lane. 2 lanes of racks are already down. 27 to 12. I don't really have to use these graphs, but you can see clear advantages for LV Gaming. Not so much in the XP, but definitely in the net worth. 15,000, you can see it. Most of which is in Fang and Ohio. Yang keeping very close with Illidan Stormrage on the Anti-Mage. Even finally selling his Ring of Bacillus. And what's that? Oh, poor Illidan. We see him moving out. We see Yang popping his Metamorphosis. And you'll notice, you probably didn't notice, but Juggernaut died. There he is right there. Look at that curved blade. You probably did hear the Omni Slash, though. Yang, he's at half health, but that doesn't matter. This is an agility hero. If your ult's gonna deal damage, it should probably be magic. Much like Mana Void. Anti-Mage able to secure the kill there. But it's a 1 for 4. Did I say 1 for 4? I meant to say it's a 1 for 5. Or is it? He gets away! Just kidding. 5 for a Terrorblade, that's a pretty good trade.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Terrorblade's back up. We see him port. And he's already coming mid. He's saying, guys, let's get Roshan. Metamorphosis is up in 35 seconds. This is just raw power, raw net worth. LV are in a commanding position here. Anti-Mage is still dead. This Roshan cannot be contested. We saw it a second ago. It resulted in a 1 for 5 for VP Polar.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Yang didn't even have to use Metamorphosis there. Instead, he has an Aegis of the Immortal. All heroes are ready. It's 35 minutes. They're sticking together. I love this teamwork. I know if this were a ranked game, my Crystal Maiden at 35 minutes would be down here jungling. Hey guys, did you know they buff Frostbite? The top lane, it's pushed out. The last lane of Rax. VP Polar are running scared. Or just sitting in base. Yang still not using the Metamorphosis. He's waiting for the high ground breach. Even putting an observer ward here. Trying to get a jump on Yang. Instantly popping Metamorphosis, by the way, as soon as the fight starts. You heard the BKBs go off. He's popping his BKB. He is ready to fight. We see him popping another illusion here. And just wailing away a bit. What can he pick? Mag? Sure, why not? Right-clicking, quickly falling. Phobos is dead. And Illusion Gaming has its day. Storm Rage. Good luck with that. Fang just kind of being a nuisance at this point. Yang has done all the damage. He's been here for the other two Tier 3 high ground sieges, and he's going to be here for the third. It's a good game coming out. You don't even need this last lane of Rax to happen. Metamorphosis. We check at the end of the game, by the way. The first tower, he was only doing about 30 damage or 6 damage as an illusion. Once he got some gear, you can already see it on screen. He's hitting for 70 damage on the barracks. The illusion's hitting for 30. And they're hitting every half second. It's an agility hero. He won the team fights. He won the man fights. Didn't win them all. But even in that last one, we saw the few times he did fall, they were great trades for LV Gaming. And that's going to be a win. Spoiler alert, they went on to win the series. Great games by them. Really great teamwork. As I jokingly said in the earlier segment, I would love to have 2 of those supports stick around and just follow me everywhere in my match ranking, in my unranked or ranked matchmaking games. Special commend to not even the Terrorblade. We saw what might have been a little boring for some people. They say I don't like Illusion Gaming, but it's proven, it's worked. And especially when you have a high agility gain, like Terrorblade, 3.2 per level, means your illusions are going to be very tanky. Metamorphosis synergizes, of course, since it buffs the illusions. Manta style, yes, more illusions, please. We saw an Eye of Scotty, giving a unique attack modifier, and just a little more HP to the illusions so they survive a little longer. Recent change made they die quicker. I think 6.82C, the illusions take more damage, or they at least do less damage to towers. Didn't see it in that game. That's going to be it for this episode of 4D, Def's Daily Dose of Dota. You're probably already on YouTube, but my username there, Def Broadcasting, DEF Broadcasting. Let me know what you thought about the game. Who else I should bring in? Who would you like to see me analyze? Let me know on Twitter, specifically. My username there, Def Broadcasting, DEF Broadcasting. Till next time, from all of us here at Def's Broadcasting, helping you raise your score.